Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Danielle Vanessa Gannon and I am a sacred sexuality guide and somatic coach. I thought I would introduce you to Bastet. She is one of my divine guides from ancient Egypt. Bastet is the goddess of sex and fertility and magic. She's taught me so much about channeling my energy and sexual energy. And to be honest, when I first connected with her, was when I started this, felt like a manifestation journey that kind of happened as a ripple effect, which is what I want to talk to you today about, is my manifestation journey. So I decided that things were going to shift for me and things were going to change, and I wanted to attract my soulmate. I wanted to love myself. I wanted to feel good in my body. I didn't want to feel the shame any longer. And I had been doing quite a bit of breath work and somatic work, and I went out to the Amazon to do some healing. But what happened in 2021 was literally one event after another that actually completely changed the course of my life. So my friend invited me to come and do a ceremony with him at his flat in East London, a very powerful shaman. And we did a Samhain journey together, and I actually brought a picture of my dad because I felt like there was a lot of energy still connecting me and him, even though he wasn't on the earth plane. And it was really quite profound, without going into too much detail because it's very personal to me. But I feel like the attachments that were not positive or helping me in any way were completely released from my energy field, and it was so profound. After that, I did a 5-day water fast. So I just drank water and I started channeling light language and I started channeling ancient Egypt. I started seeing ancient Egypt. Everything was Egypt. I knew one of my friends abroad was actually just about to run a 5-star trip in Egypt that just felt completely out of my reach, and it was sold out as well. So but I was just like watching him because I thought, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is a 5-star trip to Egypt. You know, you go along the Nile, you go to all of the ancient sites. Like, it was just incredible. Like, you go up in an air balloon in the morning, like over all of the amazing, temples. It was just like, wow. And I didn't really know why Egypt was calling me. It had been calling me a long time. I always felt interested in Egypt. And after that 5-day water fast, I just felt different. So different. Like, 5 days water fast it's enough time to really kind of release anything that's stagnant in your body. And he actually messaged me 2 days into the trip, or I think it was a day into the trip, or maybe a couple of days before. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. He messaged me saying, Danielle, some people have dropped out. And this was COVID times as well. So they were, wow, would you like to come? Pay what you can afford. I was like, would I like to come? Yeah. And at that time, it was a bit tricky with the traveling, to not go into too much detail, But for me, it was tricky because of my decisions. Anyway, it just all aligned and I was there. Literally, like, I bought my flight and it happened within 24 hours. I was out there. It was madness. And I just completely manifested this trip to Egypt. And, I'd already made the connection with the cats. I made the connection with the Lyrans. I made the connection because my friend who had ran this ceremony for me over Samhain did a lot of eye gazing, and he could see me, like really see me. Now, for anyone that knows anything about human design, like, I'm a projector, and one of my deepest wounds is not feeling like I'm seen or acknowledged or enough, You know, there's so many different wounding around that because I'm a very sensitive being, and projectors aren't for everyone. We're for a select few that do see me. Anyway, he could really, really, really see me. And he could see that I was a shaman. He could see that I was really powerful. He could see many of my past lives where I'd been a really powerful healer. And he could also see my connection with the cats, my connection with the Lyrans, my connection with Bastet. And the story goes on that I was surrounded by so much abundance, like all these people that were on this trip. It was a 5-star trip. They were very abundant, they were very successful, and just being with those people and in that frequency was really powerful and magical for me at that time, because I had a lot of limiting beliefs around what I could achieve and prosperity and wealth, etc. And it was just the most magical trip. And, you know, I've been practicing sex magic for many years now. And I remember, because I use crystal wands, I remember that the download that I got was about connecting with crystal wands, and that the king's chamber in the biggest pyramid is just pure quartz, and how they would channel energy is the goddess would actually sit on a wand in the chamber and channel energy. And I actually got to go into that chamber with a group of people on winter solstice 21/12/2021. It was pretty insane. We were there at 7 a.m. in the morning. We were the only group in there. And I remember just walking in there, my whole body was just tingling. Just the magic and the remembering and just the connection with sacred sexuality and the truth of what it is and the innocence of what it is and how beautiful it is to be a woman and to remember the truth of ancient Egypt and sacred sexuality, and channeling our energy from the earth to the sky, from Mother Earth, from the mother to the father, from the earth to the sky. And this is the magic of sacred sexuality and the truth of sexuality and our power. After that, I went outside and I actually did some breath work, and I saw my 2 children. I was single at the time. I was calling in my soulmate, and I saw 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. The boy was slightly bigger than the girl, and it was so profound. It was so real. Like I was tapping into a timeline that was available for me. And I saw the crystal blue eyes, and the boy, was slightly bigger. And I do have a boy and a girl. The boy is younger, but I mean, eventually he's probably going to be taller than her, because they were a little bit older. They were like 3 and 4 when I saw them in this vision. And after that, literally probably 2 months after that, I met my soulmate and conceived my daughter, literally instantly. It was instant, powerful manifestation. So my message to you today is, if you're ready, you can manifest anything you want, and you can clear out your channel. You can do a juice fast, you can do a water fast. I can guide you through that. You can connect with your human design through me. You can channel your energy, you can release traumas, and you can manifest anything you want, and you deserve to manifest anything you want. So I would love to connect with you. Go over to my website and experience some of my breath work, or send me a message. I would love to connect. I am really excited to work with women this year that are all in on their dreams and their desires and choosing themselves. I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.